Hi guys, my name is Sarah. I wanted to give everyone a walkthrough of our platform so you know where everything is and how to find it. So this is our dashboard, which is the first thing you see when you log on. If you click the speaker icon, you can toggle on and off our sound alerts here, and you can also customize your manipulation sound alert. So let's say I want to be alerted at 5 instead. Then it's just as easy as that to change it. You can expand the width of the main menu here with this arrow button, and you can change to light mode by clicking on this light bulb. And ta-da, it's so light. This is our Discord channel, which you can open up or hide. I highly recommend that you guys join the Discord. It's open to everyone, not just our users. And if you click on your icon, you can see your customer portal. This is where you would update your subscription settings. You can also view your market data display forms and link providers as well. So moving on to our top 10 lists. As you can see, we have top 10 smart flow tickers, top 10 positive manipulation, and top 10 negative manipulation. And these just show the most active tickers for that day. Underneath here, we have our blog posts, which you can see here. It's a little how to read our charts blog that I made back in October, as well as some related posts. So moving on to Smart Flow, at the top left, we can type in any ticker and date. We have data for all tickers on the NYSE and NASDAQ, and historical data going back 3 years, and we're planning on adding more in the coming months. So if you want to navigate to, say a specific date, it's just as easy as going into our calendar. Let's go back a bit, and voila. There's the Tesla chart for 11/8/2022. We're really proud to offer historical 5-minute data. We think it's really useful for our users when it comes to back testing, just so they can find their own tradable patterns and see our signals and how they play out. I think it's important to show that so you guys know, it's not just snake oil. And on the top right, and if you want to say navigate away and come back, then it'll just default to today's SPY chart. On the top right, you can see these gears for smart flow, manipulation, and manipulation tally. These toggles update second by second when it's market hours, and they'll turn green if the current second is more bullish than the previous second, or red if it's more bearish. We find that these colors make it easier for our fast-fingered day traders to make their trades, when every millisecond counts. So for our charts, you can look at them with 5-minute candles, hourly, and daily candles. And you can also toggle between days using the right and left arrow key. So let's say I want to go back a day, then I just hit the left arrow button and I'm going to 12/11, 12/8, as you can see, and then I can just easily navigate back with the arrows. So let's see, historical. 5-minute historical shows the last week of trading days, all the 5-minute candles, and a little map so you can see how Smart Flow and Momo Flow have been acting, as well as manipulation has been acting over the week. And let's see, in CS border, it just removes this white border around our candles. Some of our users just prefer that look. It's a matter of taste. Let's see. And this magnifying glass zooms in on the chart. So if you want a really big chart, you can hit that. And by clicking indicators, you can toggle on and off the Bollinger Bands and decide on the period and standard deviation. Option details, which you can see here, it shows all of the unusual options volume that's come in. We process every flow to give them a bearish or bullish or neutral designation. And you can also see the type, the premium, the strike, and the expiry. We'll close that up. And so this is our smart flow chart. There are 4 panes. Our candlestick chart, which also displays dark pool prints. Our smart flow chart here, which has smart flow and Momo flow. Manipulation and price discovery is this 3rd pane. And finally, we have option flow here. So this is all option volume, unusual option volume, as well as our golden, bronze, and gray sweeps. I'll go more into what all of these different indicators mean and how to trade with them in another video. This is just sort of a general overview, so you know where everything is. So next, we have Smart Flow Segregated, which is the same as Smart Flow, but it's expanded out for our users who are just kind of learning how to read our charts or who like to see this sort of separated view. The top pane are the candlesticks, and the second pane is Smart Flow. The third is Momo Flow, and this is MM Price Discovery. And in normal Smart Flow, in our normal Smart Flow chart here, Smart Flow and Momo Flow are just overlaid on top of each other. So as you can see, for example, in this chart for 12/12, Smart Money overall is continuing to buy throughout the day, and Momo, as you can see, they're selling since this line is going below this x-axis here, and price follows the movement of Smart Money's direction. So that's useful. Okay, so next we have Ultraflow. So Ultraflow is the combination of all the individual constituents of the S&P 500, all on one chart view. There is a lot of data processing that's going on here. We're processing millions of data points per second to calculate Ultraflow. So next we have Option Flow. This may look familiar to those of you who have seen some of our competitors. It's basically all the same data that the option flow providers give, along with our own internal bullish and bearish sentiment analysis. You can also see golden, bronze, and gray sweeps here. Golden sweeps are large volume bullish sweeps. Bronze are large volume bearish sweeps. And gray are large volume neutral sweeps. We display time, ticker, expiry, strike, whether it's a call or a put, the spot price, all the details, the type, and the premium, all here. And you can search by date and by ticker. So let's say we, go back a little bit and we just want to see flows for Apple. They all pop up right there. So next we have Spoden. Spoden is our own internal alert system. As we all know, payment for order flow is a common practice for most brokerages. So any hanging limit order or even a price alert set on your brokerage is fair game for data that's bought and manipulated by the market makers and those buying this order flow data. That's why we at BigShort say to never leave a hanging limit order open and to always use Spoden for price alerts. This is on our secure server, and you'll get a call or a text when your price hits. So let's say, these are my alerts I have, but let's say I want a price alert for SPY if it hits 470, and I just wanted to call and text me SPY. Just hit add alert, and there it is. So going down the list, next we have short squeeze, which is the daily short squeeze data for SPY. This is where our back-tested 90% win rate honey badger signal comes from. If you see these honey badger all or honey badger S&P 500 signals over 70%, that counts as a honey badger day, and it's a bullish signal. And we have a video of Tay live trading a honey badger day on our YouTube channel, so I recommend you go take a look at that if you want to know more about honey badger days. Next we have short volume data. You can look up short volume data on any NASDAQ or S&P 500 ticker. We're the #1 provider of short volume data, and these both update daily. So let's say you want to look up like Microsoft, for example. There it is. Not a lot of shorting. Next we have our blog, where we post helpful content for our users, and our help section. So that is BigShort in a nutshell, and I hope that was helpful for everyone. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me anytime in the Discord. My handle there is Sarah. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.